Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And the return pass.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti, he goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor.
Oh, that's ambitious. Zanetti. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Beckham. And it's Ibrahimovic. That has been cut short. Now it's Batistuta. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Lee Kang-in.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Tries from distance. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Lee Kang-in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Aguero.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckenbauer. Well, that looks a decent ball. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Ronaldinho. Looking to play him in. And this is Aguero. He's... Aguero! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Batistuta. Someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Baresi. And it's Rijkaard. Ibrahimovic. He's got away. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
This is a
so very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're off again.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Played out wide. Now the cross. Cannavaro with the clearance. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Tries a shot! Superb goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, just skips past his man. There's the shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Things. Can he finish? Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 80, Ronaldinho. Number 8.
Two coaches are
Lee
signalling
Canyon.
changes here, both at the same
15,
time.
Mateus.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Beckham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Conte. Silvestre. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Kimmich.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's shifting through the gears here. Kimmich clears. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Played into space.
That's going in strongly.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Conte. Isco.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Aguero. Time added on 4 minutes. Rijkaard looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And here's Aguero. Nice control. Aguero! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And now, Please
Your
turn
reflections
towards
then,
the
Jim.
screen for a
Argentina
special
desperately
presentation
failing
featuring
to
our guest
impose themselves on the
performers today.
game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. And it's Cruyff. This is a promising build-up. Ibrahimovic! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. India are looking to go forward now. And here's Ibrahimovic. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. India definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard.
Tries a shot! And he's done it!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
India have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Beckham, and he plays one through. And the shot! Belletti. And here's Batistuta. He'll try from distance! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Gerrard.
Argentina certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Del Piero. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Pinches it off him. Fernando Torres. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And Batistuta! Batistuta! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have come roaring! And that is all they have time for. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. The second half is up and running.
Argentina clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Goes for a shot! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Beckham, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kimmich. Decent chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Rijkaard. To Gerrard. Del Piero. That looks a cracking ball. Adriano unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Fernando Torres, and that could set him on his way. This looks chance, surely! Well taken goal. And they get themselves in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
India with the lead. Rijkaard. And here's Ibrahimovic.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just...
Del Piero! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution for Argentina, number 23.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Johan Cruyff, number 11. Ibrahimovic, number 8.
And it's
Batistuta,
Modric.
number 7.
Modric.
Neymar,
And
number
that
20.
really should have been that.
Modric
Number
really
10,
can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook
Number
there,
21,
and he knows it all too well.
Fernando Torres, number 14. Pep Guardiola, substitution.
Now it's Del Piero. He's picked his way through. They've got to be quick to recover this.
India clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Delivered low. Over to the right flank. Shoot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Neymar goes short. That's Guardiola. Great ball. Chance! And there's a goal. They have stolen level at the last. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Getting up there! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time.
And the referee brings it to a close. Argentina were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Just a quick announcement.
How would
We
you sum
like
up
to
what we've
inform you
witnessed,
that
Jim?
CCTV
Look, Peter,
is now
a
in
strength in any
operation for
team
your
has to be
safety.
at the heart of your defence.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent,
against
the
Brazil.
atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Beckham standing over it.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Beckham goes short. And that's been drilled in. Chance for a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Argentina have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Puskas. Now it's Scholes. Rooney. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Cruyff. In with the challenge. Casemiro is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Rooney is onto this. Kvaratskhelia. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Puskas. He's having a shot! And it's Neymar. Neymar touches it back. Cruyff looking understandably energised after his goal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a pretty loose pass. Casemiro. Kvaratskhelia. Good take. Can he finish? It's a goal! Neymar. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rooney. Argentina looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Beckham, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bergomi spots it and intercepts. Now it's Rooney. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rooney.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Knocks it into space. And he's intervened well there. And that has not gone well. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Argentina leading by 1 at the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Argentina leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Argentina currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
That is Stuta! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Argentina have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's been played through. He's in. It's Neymar! Dispatched clinically. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Brazil cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 22, Johan Cruyff. Number 20, Hazard. Number 8,
Cannavaro.
Batistuta.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Coming on the field.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Number 14,
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Torres. And it's Neymar. Rijkaard! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
And this is Inzaghi, and he's managed to get free. Brazil could have here their final chance. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Oh, good effort! It's bounced back off the post. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
All hands on deck for this one. And that has been knocked clear. And he's in on goal. Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Desperate defending required here. That'll be a throw-in.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! Neymar. Jude in the hunt and looking threatening. Jude. Rijkaard. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Not the most accurate pass. Totti. Well, that looks a cracking ball. That's that, the end. Argentina proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. The end of the game. Reflections?
Argentina really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by...
And he shoots! And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely bit of skill. It's Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's made its way to him. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Adams. Xavi Alonso. Opts for safety. Bergkamp. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Neymar. Beckham. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here, and again. It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Cruyff. Nicely shaped ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a great ball here. Adams. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cruyff. Argentina have it back and can go again. Big chance! Tried the volley, but no.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Messi carries the ball down the right. He is through here. Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
1 minute added time.
Oh, that's a key interception. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The referee says that is that for the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Argentina sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And so the action is resumed. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. Always onto this. He's in one-on-one. Madrid have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's their second corner of the game. Davis with the short one. Chance! And a neat finish! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them...
Neymar! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Argentina now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Kimmich. He's got away. No way through. Bergkamp. That is good alertness. And it's Ibrahimovic. Bergkamp has created 1 goal already. Neymar on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Cruyff. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is goes for the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kimmich knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Substitution on the field. Number 77.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Junior. Number 10. Messi.
Adams plays it short.
17.
And the shot!
Number 8.
Another one of football's and how moments.
Number 3. Xabi
Turns
Alonso.
back here, probably the best
Coming on
option.
field, number
Cannavaro.
11. Neymar.
Silvestre.
Number 4.
Duke
Okazaki.
going about things
Number
with
12,
real menace.
Beckham. Number
Silvestre.
33.
Looking to
Zaire
play him in.
Number 23.
Duke gets flagged
Phil
offside.
Foden. Substitution.
Zaire Emery. And it's Fernando Torres. He's on it. Can he get away? Beckham. Great defending,
4
strong
added
and
minutes has been
determined.
indicated.
Aims beyond the defence. Threads one in. He's in a good position. Shot at goal! Oh, that is rather wayward. And that's it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Beckham goes short. Now it's Beckham. That's been drilled in. Shoots! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Scholes. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Scholes. And this is Shevchenko. And the finish! And he's stuck it away. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The movement so precise. It's Ibrahimovic! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. keeper's dealt with that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Chance! And that's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Looking to play him in. Stood up well to him there. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ronaldinho purring through the gears. Shapes to shoot! And that's a tidy finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Cafu. It's Batistuta. Oh, it's come loose. It is a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle.
Tries a shot! It's a goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response.
Goes for a shot! And there's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Liverpool go up by 2. Tries from a long way out. Neymar going forward. Thinks one through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Costa Curta. Not the most convincing of passes. Beckenbauer. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard makes the interception. That's good running with the ball. And this is Shevchenko. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitution for Argentina, number 25.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 6.
Liverpool visibly comfortable,
Number
now up by
11,
3.
Ibrahimovic.
Well read, nice
Number
interception.
8,
Kimmich.
Batistuta.
Just
Number
about up to
22,
75 minutes.
Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field, number 17, George Best.
Can he get it
Number
through?
9,
Marquez
Gerrard.
spots it
Number
and
10,
intercepts.
El Hadj Diouf. Number
Conte.
21, Fernando Torres. Number 15, Conte.
Spread it left.
Substitutions taking place.
Best going face-to-face with his great run. Great chance! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. Some really good ball movement. Look at the space here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well taken goal. They are playing them off the park. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Liverpool are at the... Conte! And that has faded wide.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jude. Conte. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No way through, so back it takes.